GTA 5's economy generated over $8 billion. $8 billion. That is more than the GDP of several small nations combined. But here is the question you should be asking. In 7 months, will you be one of the few driving the market in Leonida, or will you be the one struggling to pay for a basic garage? We are exactly 7 months out from November 19th. The launch window is locked. The hype is at a breaking point. But while everyone else is arguing over trailer frames and character hair physics, they're missing the most important shift in Rockstar's history. This isn't just a sequel, it's a complete overhaul of how in-game wealth functions. For the last decade, GTA Online served as a massive testing ground. Rockstar has been quietly collecting data on how we spend, how we grind, and exactly where the economy breaks. They know how to prevent the hyperinflation that made GTA 5's money eventually feel meaningless. Rockstar has stayed characteristically quiet on the specifics, but the evidence is hiding in plain sight. Between the 2 official trailers, the confirmed 2022 development leaks, and recent investor calls from Take-Two, the blueprint is right here. I've categorized what is factual and what is high-probability logic. Here is the current state of the Leonida market. Money laundering is no longer a background theme, it is a core gameplay loop. The 2022 leaks featured debug menus with specific cleaning and wash percentages for cash. This confirms a dual currency system, clean versus dirty money. You earn illegal cash from scores, but you cannot simply deposit it, you have to process it. Look at the Money Fronts update Rockstar pushed to GTA Online last year. They introduced car washes, laundromats, and small businesses that exist solely to filter criminal revenue. In Leonida, your businesses aren't just for prestige, they are the physical infrastructure of your wallet. If you don't own the front, you can't access the profit. You earn it on the street, but you spend it through the books. The scale of this economy is driven by sheer density. Confirmed data from the Leonida mapping project points to over 700 enterable, interactive storefronts. For context, GTA 5 had only a small fraction of that. This matters because these aren't just buildings, they are economic nodes. We've seen leaked footage of pawn shops, luxury outlets, and even specialized hardware stores. More interactive locations mean more places for commerce to happen. If you can enter a building, you can likely rob it, buy it, or supply it. We are looking at a living retail market where supply and demand could actually dictate your payout. In a world this dense, owning the right location is the difference between a side hustle and a monopoly. The protagonists are defined by their financial operations. Rockstar's official character bios are explicit. Jason isn't just a criminal, he is tied to specific drug distribution networks in the Keys. Brian, a key side character, runs a boatyard smuggling operation. Even Lucia's story is framed around high-stakes scores to clear debt. Rockstar doesn't build character identity around mechanics that don't exist. In GTA 6, your character choice likely dictates your initial starting economy. If Jason owns the distribution and Lucia handles the logistics, your revenue is tied to their specific narrative roles. You aren't just playing a story, you are managing 3 different balance sheets. Rockstar has publicly stated they want Leonida to be the most reactive world ever built. That reactivity extends to the price tax. Analysis of the trailers shows different prices for the same items in different neighborhoods. We are moving away from fixed price tables. Expect hyper-local economics. A car or a property in Vice City will cost significantly more than the same asset in the Northern Territories. The 2022 leaks also showed inventory limits, meaning you can only carry so much loot at once. When you add scarcity to a dynamic market, every financial decision you make on day one has long-term consequences. Buying the wrong property in a declining neighborhood could drain your capital before the first heist is even planned. Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick recently confirmed that for an $80 premium experience, in-game ads are off the table. This is a massive tell. It means the single-player economy is designed to be a prestige experience where every dollar feels earned. However, we know shark cards or a new evolution of them will return for the multiplayer component. By keeping the main game ad-free, Rockstar is ensuring the value of in-game currency remains high. They want you to feel the weight of every dollar. Understanding that Rockstar is protecting the value of the currency is the key to not going broke in the first week. They are building a world where financial success is a status symbol, not a participation trophy. That is the current state of the Leonida market as of April 2026. If you want to be ahead of the curve when the floodgates open on November 19th, you need to be tracking these updates. Subscribe and hit the bell. In the next report, I'm breaking down the day one asset strategy. I've mapped the most likely high-yield properties and acquisitions you need to secure in your first 4 hours of gameplay to stay ahead of the inflation. The Leonida gold rush is coming. Don't be the one left standing on the sidewalk. See you in the next one.